I make it to the Spirit of Christ, to my pulpit company, deacons, officers, members, and friends, to all of you that are here this morning, to give praise and honor and thanks to the only wise God in the universe. There's no God like our God. Amen? And I said no God like our God. Our God is God. Amen. And He's the only God that can brag. Huh? He's the only God that can brag. He's I'm it. And there's none else like me. I'm it. I love that. Who would serve a God who can back up everything He said? You know what I'm saying? He back up everything He said. He back it up. I'm thankful that I found Him, and I found Him in time. Amen. We thank God for Him for bringing us to this point in our lives. We're going to talk with you very briefly this morning. I want to say, boy, I am so thankful, first of all. Spiritually, I'm thankful. Humanly, I am proud of these young people. Them things don't stop working. They out here on Saturday cooking grits. And out here on Sunday cooking up a spiritual appetite. Amen. I want to thank God for them. They're doing such a wonderful job. And those three girls we got in there, boy, they doing real good, ain't they? Got old Bree, she went with Bree.
Oh, no, get back. Take out.
Bree, cutting up. Yeah, cutting up. But when you sing, you need to sing to the Lord. You need to get out of self.
Amen.
And communicate with God. And I'll tell you something, if you learn in whatever department you exercise, if you learn to become personal with God, God will be personal with you. Amen. Man, you really ain't serving God till God go to saying thank you right back at you. You know what I'm saying? Just keep at it, kids. Stop worrying about the old folks out here looking at you. Sing to the Lord. Thank God that I am redeemed. And I heard a crow in there a couple times. You heard when she barked in there a couple times? When they go to barking, they get real. Amen. We pray God for these young people. I thank God for all of it, but I am so grateful for these young people and how they are doing such a magnificent job. I want to say this before we said about 5 things from the wood. I want to thank again three of. Now understand this for y'all that I don't call you. And I said 3 of. What that mean? That means it's a bunch of them, right? Yeah. I want to thank God for 3 of the best women in this church that we've ever had. And that's Sister Regina, Sister Polly, and Sister Justice.
Amen.
I haven't forgotten it yet. I rode up there last Saturday, and when I got down the road, got there, I didn't see no cars. I didn't see no Buick. I didn't see no blue truck. I didn't see nothing. I said, what's going on? The tent wasn't up. And I went to panic. I went to panic. What they done overslept? And when I parked the car, the operator manager come out the door. And I said, where's everybody? Inside. I'm standing inside. Why come I don't see no tent up? You know? I went off. And when I went inside, it was these 3 ladies in there, and they were doing a magnificent job. I come back in the church and pray to God and thank Him for the perfection, the excellence that we showed on last week. And the kids do it every day, but I'm talking about it was such the shift, you know, and nobody never noticed, you know. It went so smooth. Amen. Now, those of like Stephanie and Christina and Some of y'all that I didn't call that are regular in that job, I ain't miss you. But I'm just talking about how that thing happened. I'm panicking. But when, you know, I'm thinking in a few minutes, man, that yard gonna be full of folk looking for some grits, and I don't see nobody. And they was in there doing their thing. I hope y'all live a long time. I hope you'll be as healthy or healthier as you are now in the process. It has all to do with loving God and loving people. I thank you. Personally, I thank you. I want to talk this morning very briefly from the subject. I ain't through with last Sunday. I ain't through with last Sunday. I've been hanging on last Sunday all week. So I guess I'm going to say a little bit about that, about last Sunday.
You be alright.
Y'all alright with that?
Yeah, you be alright.
I don't care if you ain't, I'm going to talk about it.
Okay. Okay, man. Go ahead, man.
A new vision. That was last week's theme for the men in black. And it was a unique theme because it tells of all of our changes. I don't care who you are and where you've been in your life. If you are a Christian now, it's because at some point in your life, your vision on life was changed. And if you're a Christian, it changed for the better. Because there's two of you that's in you. Did you know that? There's two of you. There's the natural you, and there is the spiritual you. I don't know why the spiritual you comes here fully awake. But over a period of time, the spiritual you goes to sleep.
Amen.
Y'all got that?
Yeah.
The spiritual you. Now, just to show you now, because everybody says, no, don't. See, you're going to make me have to go to a scripture that wasn't even in my plan this morning.
All right, man.
Okay? I want you to go very quickly with your Bible to the 51st chapter of Psalm. Psalm 51. I want you to go there, and I want to show you where at one, you came here lively. Are you listening? Spiritual. You came here with that spiritual mind at work. But after a little while, you went to adapting something else. And that's when you went to sleep. Okay? You want to know how you went to sleep? Y'all got the 51st chapter?
Yes, sir.
All right, Psalm 51. The 51st verse says, for I acknowledge, the third verse, for I acknowledge my transgressions and my sins is ever before me. Against thee only have I sinned and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest and be clear when thou judgest. Watch where you went dim at. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity. You wasn't born crazy. You went crazy. Let me rephrase that. We wasn't born crazy. We went crazy. Y'all with me? I was shapen in iniquity, which means I wasn't a fool. I became a fool. You didn't come here lying, but you learned how. We didn't come here cussing, but we learned how. We didn't come here doing all them crazy things that God told my daddy not to do. We didn't come here doing none of that, but we learned how to do it. Shapen in iniquity. Are y'all listening?
Yes.
I was done that way that I might, he said, but behold, I desire, I was shaping iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me.
Amen.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about because of Adam, we wasn't adjusted the way we ought to come. Because boy, when we got up, we learned how to lie quick, didn't we? Huh? Almost everything the world had to offer when we were coming up, we were drawn to that quicker than we was to what was correctively offered to us. Mama give us one biscuit and we'll eat it, and ask her for another. She said no, and the devil said go steal it. Anybody with me?
Yes.
Be with me going. I'm gonna drag you along, because I know I'm right.
You right.
The behold, thou desirest, listen at what this thing is in. Thou desirest truth in the inward man. Before now, the inward man was not at work. He'd gone to sleep. Being shapen in iniquity put the inward man to sleep. No righteous man would do the devil's that we did when we was coming up with it.
No.
Not one.
No.
Y'all say amen?
Amen.
Oh, we was all crooks at one time. why folks scared to say amen to?
Well, you be all right.
You know what I mean? We was all messed up. You, me, and everybody else was messed up. And the average person would do wrong before he would do right. Because it looks more comfortable, it looks more satisfying to do things that pleases the outward man.
Yes.
Because the inward man got to be more tactful. He got to be more careful about the things he do. And it takes away the pleasure of the outward man. And watch this. The pleasure of the outward man only lasts for a while. It don't last long. The correction of the inner man lasts forever. But the outside, the outward man, those things don't last. It kills you. Destroys you. Are y'all listening?
Yes.
Where's this? Where was that? Fifth.
Wait.
Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward part, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know what? Because we weren't wise after about 5 years old.
Right.
We did all kind of crazy stuff. Now listen today, but in order for that to happen, in order for us to be what God wants us to be, God have got to cleanse us up.
Right.
Amen.
And the next verse said, purge me.
Yep.
Y'all see that?
Yes.
With hyssop. Y'all ever ask God to wash you?
Yes.
You ever ask God to cleanse you of your sin? Can't nobody clean you up but God. He's got to clean you up. Watch this. He said, purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. And then the next thing he said, wash me. With what? With the blood of Jesus.
You right, brother.
And I shall be white as snow. And then after that, make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Y'all go back to Luke now. I come to tell you this morning, God got to break some of us before he can make us. Talk about a new vision. The lesson talks and tells us today about a man that had 2 sons. And the younger son had the idea that being out from under his daddy's control would be a happier life. Watch this now. In daddy's house, I didn't have to worry about my individual bank account. Daddy took care of that. I didn't have to worry about a roof over my head. Daddy took care of that. But something tells me that there's got to be something out there that daddy is keeping me from.
What, Pastor?
So he said, give me my inheritance now. Ain't that something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me my inheritance. I want mine now. And the Bible tells us that after the daddy parted with him his goods, and his vision was all right, let me ask you something.
Go say.
You remember that other life you had before you got this one? Remember how you dwelled on it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so you could capitalize on it Saturday and Sunday? You remember that? You dreamt about it day and night. You want to make sure you get everything right, and on Friday, when you got paid, then you ran out to do those things that you were thinking about all the week.
Right.
Anybody with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't do it, hadn't done it, I wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Are you listening? The Bible said and one thing about the father in this lesson, he didn't try to counsel the boy at all. He gave it to him. He gave it to him. Now what you want, then okay. Because the father knows that in his house is refuge. And under the wings of his father is everything you need. And watch this now. A stranger won't treat you like your daddy will. He's going to treat you like a stranger. The Bible said, and he asked his daddy, said, I want you to give me what belongs to me, that I might. 12 verse, and the younger of them said unto his father, give me the portion of goods that befalleth. I want my inheritance. That's what he said. Yeah. And here's the thing they give me. How can your inheritance be yours and I'm still alive? You ever thought about that? I'm still alive. I'm going to make more for you if you just hang in here until I get it all done, and then I'll give it to you. But you got a vision that just beyond Daddy's gate is a life that I think I like to live. Daddy gave it to him. The Bible says he divided him his living. And not many days after he had said goodbye to Mama and to Big Brother and to all of the servants and all that kind of stuff, he took a journey into a far and unbelief. Talking about the woods again, the far. Got to watch this now, because words plays a big part in how you understand what's going on. Not too many days hence, he took a journey into a far country, which means you don't know what's out there. You know what's in your daddy's home, though, but you don't know what's out there. You don't know who you're going to run into, what circumstances you're going to run into. But at daddy's house, you can eat, you can drink, you can be married. But just like me, something I just want to be with the guys. Ain't that something? Yeah. And can't you see it in William Chapel? Say what? Yeah, you see it in the physical, in the natural side. Remember when that thing used to be full of rugrats? Amen. They ain't dead. And they ain't here either. Amen. Why? Because they're shapen in iniquity. And ain't but maybe one or two of them out of mine. Now, see, that's my problem. I ain't got sense to shut up. Two or three of them is doing fairly well with the Lord. All the rest of them going to the dogs. Amen. Say what? And you and I can't do nothing about it until his vision is changed. Amen. Y'all hear me? You can cry, you can pray, you can moan, you can get mad, you can do riches.
Right. I'm a president.
Wow.
Yeah, president.
Ain't that something? And when he had spent, say he began to waste his substance, that's the 13th verse, in rowdiest living. Are y'all listening?
Yes.
They got him a couple of babies, about 3 or 4 different women. They smoke pot. They dance, they go to the bars, and they'll listen to Tupac before they listen to Willie Neal, Daniel, or whatever his name is. They don't want it. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff that the world has to offer are things that they entertain. But they used to sit right there. Yours and mine. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to hide, know I? Because at 14, I accepted the Lord, and I've been with Him ever since, because I got a new vision. Are y'all listening?
Yes.
I was changed, and I wasn't changed partly. I was changed completely to serve God.
Yes.
Watch this. So he got out there, and when he was, he spent lost all his money. Because all the world is after is your substance anyway.
Yeah.
And there rose on top of him being broke.
There you go.
The economy got messed up.
That's right.
No food. And no food stamps. Because he wasn't a citizen of that country, not like America. You can come here. You can sneak in here today, and tomorrow they'll have you higher than some of the regular folks that have been here all their life.
That's right. Home, cars, everything else.
You got a house that folks been living here all the time, can't get. And man, the man that won't stop it.
Same time.
Ain't that something? You want it, but you don't want what is his name? Trump to stop it.
Trump.
And he's stopping it, buddy. And there's a girl on the other day talking about getting mad with somebody about you letting all these children. Oh, what that black boy name run for president?
Kyle.
I forgot his name. Ben Carson, which is now Hood Secretary. They had him on trial because he wanted to change the program to give more attention to homeless and underprivileged American citizens. And she's mad because he won't give that privilege to illegal immigrants who come here without and get more than us. And you know what he said? He said, if you can figure out a way to explain to the homeless and to the needy people that are legally here, that don't have a home, don't have food, if you can explain to them why they don't have it, then I will join with you. She couldn't say a word. You want me to give these crooks come across that thing over yonder and sneak in here and the government giving them all of my money? I can't get no food stamp. You know what I'm saying? Now you can show me how you can explain that to the legals who are in the same state. He said, I will join you. Stood there looking like an idiot. Let me get back. I'm sorry, y'all. Think about it. We're in an economical mess. We didn't spend it all. And he went, and then he said, and he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country. And he sent him. He sent him into his field to feed pigs.
Big on big. Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yes.
That's Lord that picking onions. Feed pigs. Swine, that's what it was. And he was hungry. Because if I get hired today because I ain't got no food or no money, I'm gonna need something to eat today. And all you did is send me out there to feed hogs, and they bring all y'all ever fed hogs and slop.
Yes.
You know what slop is?
Yes.
That's all that rotten food that you done thrown out. The bugs in it. And this man had a pleasant place at the house. His vision is getting dimmer and dimmer because that vision don't last long. It don't lead you to brighter and happier days. Bible said he was hired out and the man sent him into his field to feed swine. And he would fain have filled his belly with the hog slop. Are y'all listening?
Yes.
That the swine did eat. Why? And no man gave unto him. These folks don't know you and they don't care. They got the same attitude that the legal Americans have against them folks that come across that road over here. Same attitude. I don't know you, Jose. You ain't supposed to be here nowhere, Maria. Excuse me, y'all.
What's that?
The jobs are gone to them folks because they work for $1 less than these folks over here. Ain't that something? Let me finish with you. I'm about to finish. And when he came, listen what it said. He would fain have filled his belly with the husk that the swine did eat, and no man gave unto him. No man would feed you. No man cared about you. But you could eat like you wanted to the house. Your vision of what you thought you was going to get is getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And I think all of us come to that part where our vision got dim. The light going out in a minute. But what we did before the light went completely out, we had a new vision. I began to remember some things that I used to have. I remember when I was doing the right, I could eat every day. Tea cakes was in the safe. They didn't have a cover like y'all got now. They had a safe. You know what a safe is? And they had cake plates what they put the tea cakes in and cover it up. You know what I'm saying? The roaches would starve in the house like that. Huh? You remember the crackling skins? Y'all ain't know what that is. All that kind of stuff. Remember the fig preserve and the pear preserve and the apple preserves and all of it. They even had a candy that they put peanuts in and it was hard. And boy, I forget the name of the thing now. Brittle candy. Oh, they did everything at home. And we were eating on the high end of the hole. You know what was a delicacy when we were coming up? A pig feet. We thought we was getting extra when we ate the chicken feet was extra. We got the thigh, we got the leg, we got all that other stuff. But every now and then when Mama have to cook 3 or 4 chickens, we be fighting for the chicken neck and for the chicken feet. That's extra. But I'm in the hog pen and I ain't even got a chicken feet. And won't nobody give me anything. Are y'all listening?
Yes.
Syrup. Biscuits. And I don't know if we got it. Yeah, we got one that can cook them same biscuits. They done been out here in the breakfast. They cook them them biscuits and a week later you can eat them, you think they just come out of the oven. I ain't calling no name. I don't want to nobody over here, but I want to tell you, she gonna cook something. She gonna bring them something around that kitchen. If she can't, I hope she get a hint. You know. Everybody eats something. I ain't gonna eat none. That's why everybody get the biscuit. Yeah. You come to that, I'm selfish. You go and get you some what they call them things, what them things in the some biscuits in the stove. Yeah, get you some Pillsbury biscuits. But he don't have nothing. He don't have anything. And he said, the Bible said, and when he came to himself, are y'all listening? Yeah. When he came to himself, he said, how many hired servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare? Ain't that something? These are hired servants. Look, I'm a Jefferson. Yeah. And my dad and Mr. Jefferson got hired servants eating better than I'm eating. Yeah. Well, ain't that something? None of that, but they got a lot left over. And I'm out here in the hog pen, looking at hog slop, almost ready to take me my finger and dip up some of that mess with maggots in it. Are y'all listening? Yeah. And I'm going to tell you something. You don't know what you'll do if you get to that point. Y'all hear me? Yes. Don't never say you ain't going to do it. Huh? Because, oh, my Lord, God told Israel, I'm going to let you get so messed up until you're going to eat your own doo-doo. It's in the book. Now what you do? Huh? God is somebody. And you're going to get so hungry until you're going to eat your own children. Look, Bernadette becomes a steak for you. Think that's something? That's something. And they literally ate their own children. Huh? One woman came to King Solomon one day and said, King, you got to help me. King said, what happened? He said, me and this woman right here, we both of us got a child. And we agreed to eat my baby last night. And we're going to eat hers tonight or today or whatever. And we ate mine. We stewed it. We made baby stew. We made baby pork chop. We made baby sirloin. We had a feast last night with my young one. And then when we got ready to eat her, she got to acting crazy. Not only that, but you got to do something. Ain't that something? Yeah. They went to fighting over the live baby. Yeah. Went to fighting over it. Solomon said, I tell you, bring me the baby. Bring me the baby. Now, give me a sword. Said, rip it and cut it in half, straight down, and give her half, and give her half. See, y'all think because you're living home and your mama tell you you're going to eat it before you eat you being as cruel and unusual punishment. Get out there by yourself and ain't got no job. Right. You know what I'm saying? You'll be eating out the trash can. Amen. A lot of times the blowflies get to that stuff before you do. Ain't that something? And you'll eat it like it just come out of Walmart. A new vision. After a while, the man said, how many hired servants? People that are hired in my daddy's house, they have food to eat, and not only that, they have more to spare. new vision.
Right.
I'm going to rise and go to my Father. And when I get there, I'm going to tell him that I have sinned against heaven and in front of you. I'm not even worthy to be called your son anymore. Don't call me Junior. I'm not worthy. But if I can get in the house to get a biscuit, it's all right with me. Ain't that something? You ain't got to call me your son.
No.
I just want to get to your table. I just want to get some of them biscuits I was talking about a few minutes ago. That I ain't going to tell but Queen about. I want to get some of that raisin-filled bread pudding. And I love it when Junior don't like raisin in the bread pudding. If y'all see that part, tell her don't take them raisins out, because the more raisin in that bread, the more that bread pudding I got to eat. Take it out and he'll beat me eating it. Are y'all listening to me?
Yes.
Bible said, I go to my Father. And when I get there, I'm going to tell him, I have sinned against heaven and before thee. And I'm not worthy anymore to be called your son. But make me as one of the high servants. Ain't that something?
Yes.
But here's what I learned about God.
Yes.
All of us was like that.
Here's one.
All of us had gone out into the hog pen of life. And we got in such a situation until mentally we didn't know what we was going to do. And we turned to go to the Lord. And y'all know how when you got ready to change your life, how you had your words set up, how you will tell the Lord and all that kind of stuff. And you come into the church trembling. But the Lord met you with his love.
All right.
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
He met you with his love. And he said, the Bible said, while the boy was on his way, the Lord, the Father, saw him coming. He rose up and came to his father. But when his father saw him yet a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion on him. You know what it means? His father knew he wasn't going to make it. Just like God knew when I was born into this world, when you was born into this world, you are not going to make it without him. He knows that. And he got more patience than we have time.
Yes.
Are you listening?
Yes.
And he ran, this today now,
Yes.
and fell on his boy's neck and kissed him. That's the compassion of the Lord.
Yes.
It's good to be passionate, but when you're compassionate, you do something about it.
Right.
Compassion is moving towards helping who you feel bad about. And his son said unto him, Father, semicolon. Y'all listening?
Yes.
I have sinned against heaven and in your sight. And I'm no more worthy to be called your son. But the father cut him off. If you come back, the Lord will take you and do what he wants with you.
Yeah.
But the father said to his servants, bring forth the best robe. And the best robe in the house is the father's robe. Are you listening?
Yes.
And put it on him. And put a ring on his hand. And the shoes that he wore away, the pigs has got them all sloppy and stinking. He ain't got no shoes, but put shoes on his feet. And bring the fatted calf. In those days, they even did it when I was coming up. When they got ready to kill a hog or a cow, they put them in a pen, rose up off the ground so they could feed them special food and get them fat. He said, let us bring the fatted calf, and when you bring him, kill it. And let us eat and be merry. Now if I could just get home to a father that has everything. He has a house. There would be a roof over my head. And the bread he had floated in every day. Clean water to drink. All I got to do is get back home to my father. And I'm glad of one thing. I found a new vision in my life. I was a cusser, a liar, and a bad boy. I acted fool all day. And the devil would ride me all night. But I'm glad of one thing. I turned to the Lord at an early age and told the Lord, I don't want to live this way anymore. And I'm glad, my friend, my cup is running over. I'm glad I can walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And I feel no evil because the Lord is with me. And I'm glad of one thing. I got a new vision. I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. Because all of my help comes from the Lord. What about you this morning? Do you have a new vision of how you ought to live? Is Jesus in the morning? Is Jesus at the noonday? Is Jesus in the midnight hour? Is Jesus every day of my life? I'm glad I got the Lord on my side. I got a new vision, y'all. Don't let nobody fool you. I don't see the way I used to see. You know what I'm saying? Lie on me if you want. I'm going to love you anyhow. The old lies, if you lied on me, I'm going to get you back. But this way, if you dig ditches for me, I'm going to pray at the ditch. Because I know God will be a bridge over the ditch. And I just keep on walking forward. And I'll never stumble. Why? Because God said Jesus is able to keep me from falling. Think about it. A new vision is what we're talking about. And it's a changed life. That's all it is. It's a changed life. You get these folks talking about they got a new vision for the Lord and they still doing stupid stuff. They still in the old vision. New vision changes you. It changes your direction. Am I right about it? It changes the way you think. Changes what you see. The vision is to look to God for all of your help. And I'm thankful this morning that this boy taught me one thing. You can't do it without the Lord. You can't be happy without Jesus. Are y'all listening? And you're going to get sick sometime. Listen, let me tell you what being with the Lord will do. You ever been sick? I'm talking about real sick. And you ain't got no insurance that fulfills some of that stuff. You just ask God to touch my body. And He do it. And you got your money saved and your body in good shape. Listen, everything go on in your life. You ain't got to go run to no doctor. Run to Jesus about it. All you need is a little faith. Just a little faith. Are y'all listening? Sister Thomas called me the other day, and I'm still praying for God to continue as He worked with her faith. She was in the hospital. And I called her to talk with her, and she said the doctor said that she's coming back and it's going to take a little while. I said, and she's supposed to be in the hospital a little while, and then they're going to let her come home. And I told
Thank you, Lord.
I told her, I said, I'm gonna pray that God will speed up your recovery. She said, thank you, Pastor. Thursday night, Sister Gatson told me that she left the same day. And she would still be in the hospital. Now, if you can get that face to lock in, listen to me now. If you get that face to lock in whatever else is wrong with her will get right.
Yes. Yes.
And you too.
Praise God.
You gotta have some faith.
Yes.
Don't be scared of them touches, because God gonna touch you.
Yes.
You know, you ain't really experienced God until He shake you a little bit in the joy of your praise.
Yes.
Sometimes when you are at your peak and you got something you need to fix, put that in there while you praising God, because you're in the channel now to get it done. You wait until tomorrow, you're gonna have it doubt, and you're gonna have it another week. Get caught in them praise moments, and you praise God and ask God for some things He wants to do something about it.
Yes.
God is in the healing business.
Yes, He is.
Huh?
Yes.
He's in the healing business.
Yes.
And if you do not know, now, those over the church, I know now, if you're 75 or 80 years old, and you ask God to give you track running speed, y'all hear me? You 75 years old, you gonna run like Carl Lewis? Man, come on, wake up. It ain't happening. You know. Because Ecclesiastes 12 tell you, the best of us, your physical body is gonna slow down. But you don't have to quit. You don't have to stop. The God we serve is able to do it.
Yes.
Keep that vision. If your vision is to live for God every day of your life, keep that vision. That's your new vision. But if you can't, if you're still dibbling and dabbling in the past, you're still in the old vision. And you come to know it after a while. And what I like about God, even when you hit the wall, watch this now. Even when you hit the wall and the wall knock you back, oh, you're back, the Lord have mercy, and He catch you. That's God I serve now.
Yes.
And He'll help you out. If when you fall back and you find you didn't get your neck broke, and you didn't, then you better follow that prayer. Because God, He wants to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen. Jacob was 100 and I forget, 20-something years old. Couldn't see. You're blind. Okay? But Jacob could tell you things that you wouldn't believe, but they come to pass. One of the things Jacob said while he was sitting there with no sight no more, and wasn't able to walk that much. Because when he had that wrestle with the angel knocked that leg out of joint when he was, 45 years old. And he was walking, sort of favoring that leg the rest of his life. But he laying there on that bed about to die. And he told his boys, I want to bless you before I leave. And he blessed Judah and said, the scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet till Shiloh come. That was a prophecy that through Judah, his son, lineage, Jesus would be born. The Bible said after he got through talking to his boys, listen how he done this now. He gave up the ghost. Get it?
Yes.
Man, live right. And when death come by, say, how you doing? You ready? I'm ready. Don't be trying to hold on. Man, leave him. There's a better life for you. If you live for the Lord on this side, there's a better life for you on the other. Ain't no use in fighting, because when death come at you, he looking for you. He hungry. Are y'all listening? Get into God's favor. Vision what life with God is like, and then start living it that way. You still cussing when you get mad? You're in the old vision. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
You're still vengeance toward people that do you wrong? You're in the old vision. You need to come out of that stuff. You got to have this mentality. And then I'm going to quit. You got to have the mentality that said when you are crucified by people who don't like you for who you are and what you represent, you got to have the vision and say, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. If you can't do that, you ain't got the right vision. I figure a challenge for me is an opportunity to prove you that I don't waver. In God, I trust. And I will always be that way. May God bless you. And may God save us our prayer. New vision. Let us have it and let us exercise it. The doors of the church is open. If there's anybody in the building and you want to be saved, they extend them a text for you to come and accept the Lord as your personal Savior. He's done all of this for you. In other words, if you need Him right now, all of His efforts were done then for this moment that you really need Him. He focused all of His energy on you and your salvation. Now, who wouldn't serve a God who will do this? Everybody sing. God be with you. Hey, God be with you. Singing, God be with you until we meet. We do not come to the close of our relationship and fellowship with you. Pray, oh God, that you would bless this gathering, that you would touch every heart that has been in attendance here this morning. Pray that you would give us the understanding of your word, that we would practice the things that you teach us to do. Pray, oh Lord, for every family that is represented in this building this morning. Pray for healing wherever it might be. Pray, oh Lord, that you will give us strength and that you will continue to chastise us when we're wrong. We have no problem with understanding that you will exalt us when we're right. We need you every day of our lives. So be with us, guide us, be the Father that we need to have in our lives every day. And Father, we'll always give you the praise and honor. Now may the grace of God, the love of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the sweet communion of His Holy Spirit rest on the Bible, you and people, now and forever. Let us all say,